Can I go with you? What?
ACT, you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Just take the phone. Look. You got some weed? Dang. Gotta get some. Alright, hurry up. These and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you.
Yeah. Blam, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Long Beach, Compton, yeah. Jewel is in the house. Oh, yeah. So my catalog stems back from NWA album. Actually, I'm gonna just rewind the clock a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the dream team is in the house. Oh yes, we're here. The dream team is here. That was me. So that's like old school. And then we had, of course, I was on the Niggas for Life album, and I rather F-U-U. I'm a grandma now, so I don't want to be too graphic, but everybody, that was like a household song that they had. And of course I did For the Love of Money, Love of Money. And they put like Shatasha Williams on the song, so I'm coming to get my money. It was not Shatasha, it was you know who, Jewel. So I left the NWA and came over to Death Row. We did, the first soundtrack we did was Deep Cover soundtrack. So Snoop did 187 on the undercover car. You know, that's what got him on the map. But during the movie, I don't know if y'all ever heard Love, Love, Love or Lust was my song that they played actually in the Deep Cover movie. So I did that. And then of course, we had to go to the Chronic, baby. So I did, I'm just have to say this because, so number 16 on the album was Bitches Ain't Shit. So I did that. I did Dre Day, Swing Down Sweet Chariot, Stop and Let Me Ride. So people don't know I could disguise my voice because, you know, I'm kind of a chameleon when it comes to that. So we did Let Me Ride. Let me see, I did Gin and Juice with Snoop Dogg. We did Snoop Doggy Dogg. After the Chronic album, the Snoop album came out. So in between that, we was dropping various soundtracks. Of course, Murder Was the Case. And everybody know I did What Would You Do If You Can Get With the Dog Pound? What would you do? Would you get caught with your pants down? So we did What Would You Do? And I had It's Not Deep Enough on there, you know, so Murder was the case that they gave me. So I did the backgrounds on that. You know, it's like every song, well, mostly every song. I can't take credit because To Live and Die in LA was a good song. Val Young was on that. But if you want to see what was under my belt, mostly every song I ever did, I wrote my own lyrics. It was a hit. I don't really mean to brag on myself, but Sister Girl pretty bad.
Now, it doesn't take a genius to recognize one of the underlying messages within my content, regardless of who I speak on, is when we see these artists from the past coming out, giving all these interviews, it should give more insight as to the information I put out there and the motives these individuals have in giving some of these salacious stories, while the general public will pick and choose the things they want to ignore and the things that they want to scandalize. Nonetheless, the fact remains, why is it all these people that help these individuals now in great positions of powers are falling to the waysides or dropping off like flies, and most of them can't even have the proper burial because they're obviously bankrupt? Meanwhile, we have all these individuals and corporations still profiting off of these legacies of these individuals no longer here. And what's that to say to the general public about these business tactics and the way these individuals were mishandled? Shall we then be led to pick a side per se, or shall we call out the bullshit as we see it and ask these people the real questions as to who's really benefiting behind all these boss moves we see these characters portraying?
Very first question is, did you go and take all shit? But you did. I got it all because I want to. First thing I want to do is I want to get paid all of the people that didn't get paid. Some Nate Dogg family getting paid. Nate Dogg, Rage, RBX, Daz, Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Then I want to make sure that the founder, Harry O, can get paid.
That's crazy.
You know, give him a position in the company to be an executive because he's a fucking brilliant-minded and he bossed up. He just came home. You goddamn right. So put him in position to make some things happen and get this shit from an M to a B. You get me? Yeah. And then I'll take care of people like Warren G. I'll go get my nigga. I'll go get the only West Coast nigga that came to Left Rack. I'll go get the Warren G record from Def Jam, take it to the metaverse, make Def Jam some money, and make my homie some millions, and make sure he's straight for the rest of his life. Then I'll take care of Snoop Dogg once I take care of everybody else.
Now, just my opinion, it's always good to see these other artists get what they feel is just due to them. But the question still remains, what happens with all these other artists who helped these individuals get to where they are, who didn't get paid, who followed into these lifestyles that anybody with common sense knows can be used against these young lost souls following in the mold? While the general public will still be sitting around talking about what they think and what they feel, that won't change none of the stuff we've seen playing out in our face that have led certain individuals in the positions they're in and others being exploited by the industry. Make that shit make sense.
Get the bag. Get the bag. Y'all niggas know what it is.